If you love hurricanes, daiquiris, and, well, any rum cocktail, listen up. Captain Morgan's about to shake things up like never before. We're talking Bourbon Street, New Orleans, home to legendary drinks and unforgettable moments. But what if we told you the most iconic cocktails here have one thing in common? Hint, it's not bourbon. That's right, it's rum. And Captain Morgan is bringing unforgettable fun to Bourbon Street in a way you won't want to miss. Get ready for something big as we gear up for Super Bowl 59. Make sure to keep your eyes on NOLA's most iconic street. Who knows, Bourbon Street might just need a new name. Stay tuned for clues and get ready for the most legendary adventure yet. Please drink responsibly. Captain Morgan Original Spice Rum, 35% alcohol by volume. Captain Morgan Rum Company, New York, New York.
Warning. Warning.
Unpopular opinion alert. Just because you do creative work does not mean that you have to enjoy it. Hell, you don't even have to like it. And if profit is your main driver, that's just as valid a reason as any. Not to mention that it's your prerogative.
Are you ready?
So we're going to address this idea when it comes to creative work, that it should be done for the love of the art. And while some, maybe a lot of creative work is done for the love of the art, there is no requirement that that be the case for all of it or for everyone. A lot of people keep trying to push these completely inane standards when it comes to creative work. And one of them that is long running and going strong is the idea of the struggling artist. It takes different forms and shapes, this idea of romanticizing the struggle. But they always come back to the same thing, that creative work has to be about passion. If you just so happen to profit, well, cheers to you, at least sometimes. I'm sorry to have to break it to you, and I hope some of you are sitting down if you need to be, but there is no rule that creative work is limited to those who love it. Some people do not have a whole list of opportunities to choose from. Some people do not have a whole list of skills to choose from. Some people do not have a whole list of bright prospects. For some people, the list comes down to sex work, Dollar General, or art. And for some, depending on their age, stage, or just various things about them, number one may be off the table. So which would you choose? Because for some people, the reality is it is very slim picking. Yes, there are options, but not a long list of them. And then for some people, yes, the list is longer. Creative work, whatever it may be, writing, photography, graphic design, whatever, the art, it is on a list of things. And maybe there is nothing on that list that a person loves or is passionate about, including the creative work that they choose. And if you don't like that, there's more no good news. Because sometimes, for some people, two things that you do not want to hear can be true at the same time. They love what they do, and they want to be compensated very well for doing it. And I put emphasis on very well. Because no, they are not satisfied with accepting crumbs, with accepting just enough to survive.
Not?
They want profit. They want their work to provide them with a comfortable lifestyle and the prospect of a comfortable future. Shameful, yep, I know. But there are some of us who are not looking for a struggle story, especially not once we're full grown and focused on the future. The idea of focusing on passion, not profit, that is like something straight out of Exploiting Labor 101. It's like embracing a caste system in which you accept that you never are at the top.
I think
What better way
not.
to underpay or not pay than to convince people that they should do what they do because they love it, but not focus on the money? At some point, you get a little too old for foolishness, okay? But hey, for those of you who are sticking with it, how about this? You do art, we'll do business. Yes, I know the final product will look the same, yours looks like mine, but this ain't that. We concede you have art. Now what? You know what happens when you take that approach? People get bothered, but put them in their place, because if they do art and you do business, be comfortable with it. But no trespassing. Don't let them drag that nonsense over into your territory. You have to be like, sir, I'm gonna need you to take 3 steps back. Respect the line. Y'all are doing art over there. We're cool with it. But this is the business district. Sir, if you don't back up and you don't have a permit to be over here, we'll be forced to call the authorities. And they don't take passion for bail. That's how it goes. If your daddy never told you, or you never had one around to tell you, let me share a piece of wisdom from mine. A piece of wisdom that I am going to die with. When someone tells you something, before you focus on what they told you, think about why they told you. And anybody out here pushing the idea that the priority is the art, it's the craft, and they're willing to put forth the idea that regardless of the circumstance, you need to prioritize the art and the craft. Be very suspicious, be very skeptical, and let anybody who's passing by take them. We don't need them. We do not need those people in the creative business district. We are shamelessly for profit over here, and we are skeptical about their motives. But we'll meet again. How about at the grocery store? They can bring passion, we can bring profit, and we'll shop. Till then, bye.